Welcome back for episode 5 of our Vision Trip 2025. After leaving the Garasi area program site on April 30th, it was time to travel deeper into the mountains for something we had all been waiting for, the chosen party. But the journey wasn't easy. As we climbed the steep, winding roads, the unexpected rains that shouldn't even be falling in the dry season turned the ground into thick mud. Somewhere along the mountain path, our vehicle slid, sank, and finally got stuck. We don't have footage of that moment because, we were trying to figure out life, but Yasmin and I had to hop out in the rain and squeeze into another vehicle just to keep going. It was a small picture of a much bigger reality. Traveling through this region is difficult. Life here is difficult. And unpredictable seasons make everything that much harder for the families who live in these mountains. But eventually, we made it to the site. And when we stepped out of our vehicles, the atmosphere shifted. There was excitement, nerves, joy, expectation. We had arrived at what World Vision calls the chosen party, one of the most beautiful demonstrations of dignity and empowerment I have ever seen. Let me explain. Before we left Charleston, members and friends of Mount Moriah were invited to participate in something special. Instead of picking a child to sponsor, they submitted their photos, giving children here the power of choice. That's the Heart of World Vision's chosen program. For the first time, children, some of the most vulnerable children in the world, get to choose their sponsor. Child sponsorship has always changed lives, but this changes the narrative. The children who participate in Chosen are living in conditions that rank among the harshest on earth. Poverty so deep that without intervention, they would struggle to access clean water, adequate food, education, or even basic health care. Needless to say, chances of survival would be low. World Vision doesn't just give temporary assistance. They walk with these communities for years, helping build systems, schools, wells, clinics, hope, and empowerment. But today is personal. Today, the children choose, and that dignity carries power. At the chosen party, each child walks into a tent filled with the photos of sponsors from across the ocean, including many from Mount Moriah. The children take their time. They study every face. They listen to their hearts, and then they choose. And when a child picks a sponsor, they don't just take the picture. They sit down and write a letter. A letter introducing themselves, sharing their dreams, and letting their sponsor know exactly why they chose them. For many of these children, having the power of choice of something of this magnitude was a completely new experience. In a world where poverty takes choices away, in a world where survival dictates their every move, I have a choice and I choose you. Standing in that space, watching those children carefully, thoughtfully choose people from Zion Baptist, First Baptist, and Mount Moriah, people they've never met but somehow felt connected to, it was overwhelming. This was God reminding us that every child is seen, valued, and worthy of choice. So despite the mud, despite the rain, despite the mountain roads, we made it. And I think we needed that challenging journey to understand the beauty of what we were walking into. This was the chosen party, and this was the moment when children used their voice, their dignity, and their power to choose. This is my story, our Vision Trip 2025. Please comment below, like, follow, and subscribe.